Good morning, families. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about as an educator, what I do and how I respond to when a child gets hurt under my care. And I think that this would be really helpful for parents as well, just so that they can get a little bit of a different perspective of how to respond when your child trips and falls, or also when your child is hurt or hit by another child. First thing that I want to say, there's no wrong way to respond to your child. This is just one of the ways that I do it, and it is a little bit of a different perspective than how I have noticed other families respond to their children when they have an event where they get hurt. The first thing that you want to do is observe the child. What happened? Did they fall? Did someone push them? Also observe their reaction. Did they just get back up and move about their day? Then that's great. Let's leave it there. Or did they get back up and seem to be thinking and not sure how to react? And are they kind of looking around, not sure how to react, not sure if anybody saw it? How are other people responding? Are other people coming in and scooping in and saying to the child, "Oh, are you okay? Are you okay? Come over here." Like panicking like that sometimes sets off alarm bells in a child's mind, thinking that they have been through an emergency. This is traumatic. I must be upset. The next thing that I do is I am responsive. I walk over calmly to the child. I do not rush over, because the more I rush, the more I panic, the more the child's going to feel like they were in this big panicking event, where I don't want to put those feelings on a child if that's not how they're organically feeling it. Walk over calmly and be responsive. Look at the child and say, factually, "I saw that you fell. Are you okay?" Using these phrases without putting any emotion into it helps them think about how they feel like they need to respond to what happened. The next thing is give your child what they need. Are they crying? Calmly offer them a hug. Say, "I see that you're upset. I see that you are crying because you fell. Would you like a hug? I'm here to give you a hug if you would like." Or, "Oh, I noticed that your knee is bleeding from falling. Would you like a Band-Aid?" Giving them the option to think about what they need at that moment and respond how they feel like they need to respond. After you give the child what they need, report to them what happened. "I saw that you fell and tripped over this step." Or, "I noticed that other child really wanted the toy that you had and they pushed you." Giving them all the facts of what happened makes the event a little less traumatic or scary. One big thing that I do is I do not pick up the child when they are hurt. And this might seem very opposite to what you think instinctively we should do, but I feel like after picking up a child, this creates a state of emergency. It makes them think, I am not safe. I needed to be scooped up out of where I am. Instead of being on their level, where they are, making them feel like where they are is still safe, even if they did get hurt. When you pick up a child when they are hurt, sometimes it disassociates with them what happened. It doesn't let them really face the uncomfortableness of life events like getting hurt or pushed or hit. Sometimes it may feel like your child is traumatized by being hit or hurt, and they're repeating over and over again what happened. "Mommy, I fell," or "I got pushed," or "so-and-so pushed me." It's not all the time is this them being upset and traumatized by what happened. Sometimes it's just processing what is happening. Not to disassociate them with being actually traumatized by an event, because this usually comes into the form of tears and panic and anxiety, But when they're just talking over and over again what happened, this is them processing what happened, because it does take a little bit longer for them to learn about how to deal with these situations for themselves. This is a video I really wanted to make so that you guys can get a sense of what I do as an early educator with your child when they are under my care and how I respond. I try to stay as calm and collective as possible during almost all situations. I'm going to make another video of when your child hits or hurts another child and how you may respond in this calm and collected way. Now, one thing I do want to mention is when a child does get hurt by another child in care, in daycare or home child care, we are always taught and we always tend to the child that is hurt first, and we do not ignore that child over the child that is hitting. Yes, we do deal with the child that is hitting in our calm and collected way, but it is important for us to help the child that is hurt or has hurt feelings first. So that's why I made this video first, and my next video will be more about hitting or hurting and how to respond in an age-appropriate way and also in a calm and collected way. I hope this helps. If you have any other ideas or suggestions on things that you want me to address, I am more than happy to do that. So please just leave them in the comments below, and I'll see you later, littles. Bye!